Winter does not arrive gently in the coldest places on Earth. It buries roads in silence. It closes airports in minutes. It swallows rail lines, hides mountains, traps villages, and turns machines into frozen statues if they are not built with enough power to fight back. And when the storm gets too heavy for ordinary equipment, the monsters come out. These are the giants built for whiteout winds, ice-packed runways, avalanche zones, Arctic roads, and mountain passes where one mistake can mean disappearing beneath the snow. Overrasen TV2000 Airport Snowblower. The first machine enters like a rolling fortress, the Overrasen TV2000 Airport Snowblower. On a calm day, an airport runway looks endless, but in a blizzard, that same runway becomes a battlefield. Snow whips sideways, lights vanish, pilots wait, every minute matters. Then this machine moves in, its massive front intake chewing into the snow wall with cold mechanical hunger. Inside, steel augers pull the snow inward and fire it through a chute in a roaring white river. It does not push winter aside, it throws it away. On the world's busiest cold-weather airports, machines like this are the reason a runway can vanish under a storm and return to service before the sky clears. But airports are controlled environments. Out in the mountains, winter is less polite. Pisson Bully 600 Polar Snow Groomer. That is where the Pisson Bully 600 Polar earns its reputation. High on a ski slope after dark, when tourists are gone and the temperature collapses, this red beast begins its night shift. Its wide tracks spread its weight across deep snow while the front blade carves the mountain with surgical pressure. Behind it, the tiller grinds, combs, and seals the surface into clean corduroy. From a distance, it looks almost peaceful, a glowing machine crawling across a black mountain. But inside the cab, the operator is working against gravity, ice, wind, and terrain that changes by the hour. The Pisson Bully does not just groom snow, it rebuilds the mountain before sunrise. And where the slopes get steeper, rougher, and more punishing, another predator takes over. Prinoth Leitwolf Snow Groomer. The Prinoth Leitwolf is built with the attitude of a machine that knows it belongs in dangerous terrain. It has that low, wide stance of something designed not to slip, not to panic, not to surrender. On extreme alpine runs, it grips the mountain with tracks that bite into packed snow and frozen crust. Its blade rolls heavy snow like clay, shaping slopes that would be impossible for smaller machines to handle. In the cab, the operator feels every shift of the surface, every ridge, every hidden lump beneath the blade. There is no glamour here, just diesel, hydraulics, darkness, and the slow transformation of chaos into control. But winter does not only attack mountains. Sometimes it takes aim at the roads that keep entire regions alive. Oshkosh H-Series Heavy-Duty Snowplow. The Oshkosh H-Series snowplow truck is not elegant. It is not meant to be. It is a highway warrior with the shoulders of a battering ram. When lake-effect snow starts hammering the road, visibility can drop until the world becomes nothing but headlights and white noise. Then the Oshkosh rolls forward, blade down, engine loaded, tires clawing through slush and ice. Its front plow splits the snow, while wing blades sweep the lanes wider with every pass. Salt sprays behind it, chains rattle, the whole machine vibrates with purpose. For the drivers stuck behind it, those amber lights are more than a warning. They are a lifelines. Still, highways are only one part of the winter machine war. Railroads face a different enemy, snow packed so hard it can stop steel. Rotary Railroad Snowplow. That is when the Rotary Railroad Snowplow becomes almost mythical. Unlike a normal plow, this machine does not simply shove snow away from the tracks. It attacks head-on with a giant spinning wheel mounted at the front, a steel fan of blades turning with violent precision. When a train line is buried beneath drifts taller than a person, the rotary moves slowly, deliberately, carving a tunnel through the frozen wall. Snow erupts from the side in huge white explosions. It feels less like transportation maintenance and more like an industrial rescue mission. In mountain passes, these machines have kept railroads alive when winter tried to erase them completely. And for the places too remote for roads, too soft for trucks, and too frozen for ordinary rescue vehicles, there is another kind of survivor. Tucker Snowcat. The Tucker Snowcat looks old school in the best possible way. With 4 independent tracks and a body built for lonely places, it carries a quiet confidence, but do not mistake its simple silhouette for weakness. In Antarctica, deep backcountry, and search and rescue zones, snowcats can move where wheels would dig themselves into defeat. They crawl over powder ice and uneven frozen ground with patient control. There is something almost heroic about them. Not the loudest machine, not the biggest, but often the one that reaches people when nothing else can. In a storm, that matters more than horsepower numbers. Then there are machines designed not just to survive the snow, but to move through it like a military convoy. Hägglunds BV S10 Arctic All-Terrain Vehicle. The Hägglunds BV S10 is an articulated all-terrain vehicle built for brutal conditions. Its two connected sections bend and twist over terrain, spreading weight across tracks so it can cross snowfields, bogs, ice, and broken ground. In Arctic operations, disaster response, and remote military movement, it carries people through landscapes that punish anything with tires. Inside, it is not luxurious. It is practical, tight, and mission-focused. Outside, the cold hammers the hull while the tracks keep crawling forward. It feels less like a vehicle and more like a promise. If the route disappears, it will make one. But sometimes winter does not need a snowfield. Sometimes it only needs one road through a mountain pass. ZOG Ralba 500 Snow Blower. The ZOG Ralba 500 is the kind of snow blower that looks purpose-built for a fight in close quarters. Compact compared to the largest airport monsters but fiercely powerful, it works where roads are narrow, banks are high, and space is precious. Its cutting head chews into dense roadside snow, pulling in the frozen mass and launching it far away from the lane. In mountain towns, the difference between being isolated and being connected can come down to machines like this grinding through the night. Its work is not dramatic to the people who wake up to a clear road, but it is dramatic to the operator who cleared it in a storm. Farther north, where the roads may run across tundra and frozen industrial sites, another machine brings raw earth-moving strength into the winter fight. Caterpillar D8 Snow Dozer. The Caterpillar D8 dozer was not born as a snow machine. It was built for earth, rock, weight, and force. But fit it with the right blade, send it into deep snow, and it becomes a wall of controlled power. In mining sites, oil fields, logging roads, and remote construction zones, dozers like the D8 can open access routes when the snow is too heavy, too compacted, or too wind-packed for smaller equipment. It pushes with slow authority. Nothing about it feels rushed. The blade bites, the tracks grind, the snow gives way. And then there is the machine built for the final layer of winter's defense, where the danger is not on the road yet, but hanging above it. GAZEX Avalanche Control System. The GAZEX Avalanche Control System may not crawl like a snowcat or roar down a runway, but its power is psychological. In avalanche country, danger can hang silently above a road or village in the form of unstable snow. A slope can look calm, almost beautiful, while holding enough force to bury everything below it. Systems like GAZEX trigger controlled releases before nature chooses the worst possible moment. A charge fires. The mountain answers. Snow breaks loose in a thunderous collapse, rushing down the slope in a cloud of force.